Nice. You can see definitely some good damage here, and there is not a lot that that iMac can do. Let's go ahead and get some damage on this one as well, get my reload, and I just need to remember to stay outside of that 600-meter range that they might have. And he is backing off, but it looks like my team is doing a good job there too to mess him up. So there we go. Should be able to get the kill. There we go. That's all I wanted. Hey, what's up everybody? Chief here. Thanks for checking out today's video. So in today's video, I am bringing you some brand new War Robots content to the channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to be trying to show you guys some possible very budget-friendly Titan counters. Now, I am going to go over the hanger that I have here on my battle rack, show you guys what ideas I'm coming up with, and do my best to try and find some matches where I can put them to the test. Not sure how easy that's going to be, but anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the hanger here real quick, and we'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as I said, we are on the Battle Rack account here today, and now I was talking to a friend of mine in War Robots, and we were talking about counters to Titans, and it was more specific towards like the iMac with the energy weapons, because it is so difficult to counter that robot, especially if it's been leveled up quite a bit. But there are a couple of key features that I was thinking about that would directly counter the iMac with the energy weapons. First is you want a weapon that can keep you outside of its 600-meter range. The reason being is there is really no regular robot in the game that can take that kind of punishment. So you want something that is 600 meters or greater, preferably the greater part, because if your weapon is 600 meters, you're going to have a tough time avoiding taking damage from them as well. But anyway, I came up with a couple of possible solutions here. One other key factor that I wanted to keep in mind here was cost, not only of the robot, but also of the weapons. So I have what I believe are 3 very good builds for countering something like the iMac with the energy weapons, and of course if it can counter that, it is going to be a decent counter to the other Titans as well. So the best one that I actually came up with here was a Fury running Tempest. Now some of you might be saying, well, why are you going to run a Fury when we have behemoths in the game? Well, the reason being is behemoths are a premium robot, which means there is a very high cost involved with either obtaining it or leveling it. Whereas the Fury, it's been in the game for a very long time. Most people actually have them in their hangars, and if you don't, they are fairly inexpensive to get your hands on and not too bad to level up. Now the Tempest is going to be the most expensive weapon option that I have here for these Titan counters, at least the budget Titan counters, that is. And the reason it is going to be the best is because it has that 800-meter range. It is kinetic, but it has a fairly long unload time, which means you can have some sustained damage going towards that iMac. And as long as you are outside of their 600-meter range, you don't really have much to worry about, except for maybe other players on the red team. But this, I think, is the absolute best counter for a budget option on countering the iMac. It will actually do fairly well against the Kid, and it's probably the least effective against the Arthur, because the Arthur's shield is really tough to get through, though kinetic weapons do get double damage towards the physical shield. So there is that, which will help bring his shield down a little bit faster. Now, a couple of other things to note on this particular build here is I am running the legendary pilot Basil Lapat, or Lapate. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but anyway, his special ability is weapons with a range of 800 meters or greater deal increased damage. So 7.5% increased damage to any weapon of 800 meters or greater. So that does include these Tempests. So that is a nice damage boost that you're going to be getting with them. A couple of additional key pilot skills here with this pilot in particular, or if you're going to be running any pilot with the Tempest, is you want to try and get that sharpshooter Tempest and speed shooter Tempest. Both of those will make a huge difference when you are trying to use a Tempest at longer range. And then for today's video, I also have all the other, damage boosting ones on here, like Gunsmith, Master Gunsmith, Survivor, and then finally just Roadhog to try and make up some of the speed loss there from using the Survivor skill. But if you don't have this pilot available, that is okay. You can actually take a look at the pilot that I have here on the second build option, which I think is going to be the second best possible counter on a budget for Titans. This one is particularly going to be effective against the Arthur. And the reason for that is because these Tridents have a decent amount of splash damage. Not as much as they used to. They did take a nerf, but they are decent. Now, the only downside to using these Tridents is they are 600 meter range max, so it's going to be a little bit tougher to deal with the Ming that is running the energy weapons, but definitely still sitting here at number 2 because of that splash damage and the easier way of dealing with the Arthur. Okay, so quick look here at this pilot. It is the legendary Adrian Chong. Mostly some of the same damage boosting skills that I showed on the other one with Gunsmith, Master Gunsmith, Survivor. But since I did have a little bit of extra space on here without additional weapon skills, I threw Armor Expert, Mechanic, and Roadhog. But really, whatever pilot you have available to you should be fairly effective. Now, coming in at the absolute bottom budget here, that could be an effective build for you guys to try on countering these Mings or some of the other Titans, is actually the Kang Day. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I selected the Kang Day in this instance. Okay, it has one 800 meter range, which is going to help keep you in that safer distance, and then it has a 6-second reload time, coupled with an actual decent damage amount of almost 12,000 damage per shot. That's not too bad. So when you're running 3 of these on a Fury, that's quite a bit of damage per shot. So every 6 seconds, you're going to be throwing some damage out there. Now, the reason why I selected these over, like, say, the Nashorn does have a little bit longer range, and it's about the same amount to level up or to purchase, but it has a much longer reload. So I really felt that that would not be even remotely effective, especially if you're up in Champion League facing a lot of Titans. It wouldn't even be worth trying. But if you are absolutely strapped and on a very strict silver budget, seriously, Kang Day might be something to look at as far as finding a counter to those Titans. But anyway, I am going to do my best here to get into some gameplay and show you some examples of trying to take down the Titans here. I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to actually get the footage here because, I'm running 3 Furies in my hangar, and Titans don't always show up right away. So I'm going to do as good as I can. Hopefully I get some good footage for you guys just to show you guys what options are available. But otherwise, I highly recommend, the Fury here if you've got one laying around. If not, they're fairly inexpensive. Plus, they are full-time 3 heavy weapons, which is great. But as far as being able to counter Titans effectively without dumping a whole bunch of money into the game, I think this is definitely some very good options that you might want to look into. So let's go ahead and jump into some matches and see what I can find. Okay, so here we are. We are dropping in on some team deathmatch. I am actually going to start off maybe with my Phantom. Hopefully we will run into some Titans. I'm going to play very conservatively though, because I do need to try and keep my robots so that they are available for when Titans start dropping. So, not exactly sure what these guys are doing over here, but I'll try and get down here, some counter heals. Try to get around the corner here and try and get some damage on whatever this is. There we go. Definitely getting torn up here. And I didn't even get the kill. What's up with that? Alright, so not looking so good. Let me go ahead and drop in the Fenrir here. It is so difficult to try and get very specific footage sometimes, but I'm going to do what I can because I really just want to face some of the Titans here. Guy just got knocked down from his little perch there. Of course, he's going right back up there with another Aljun. Not really all that smart, buddy. We just killed your first up there. He's about to take off. There he goes. Let me go ahead and try and get back over here. Oh, nice little spider. Was not expecting to see that when I turned the corner. Man, I am having the worst luck as far as getting kills here. Okay, so somebody... Alright, we've got an Alming on the field. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So I am going to... see where he's at. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Now I am going to go ahead and let this this robot here go down and then try to bring in my Fury, or one of the Furies anyway. I think I'll bring in the Tempest Fury. There we go. So we will go ahead and bring this in, and hopefully that Hao Ming will decide to take flight, because that is really what I'm interested in here. Let's see. Where did the Alming go? I believe that's him right there. Oh, there it is. Right there. And well out of his range. Look at the damage. He immediately went back down. That is great. That's exactly what I want to see when I'm trying to counter something like an Alming. You can see he is healing over there, but it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. Come on, go back in the air, buddy. at least the match itself is very tight. Go ahead and reload here. Looks like the Alming is definitely trying to avoid... Oh, there he is. I'm reloading though. Need to back out of his range. There we go. Oh! Hiding behind a building. Let's go ahead and push back to the other side, see if we can't get another angle. There's a kid. Go ahead and actually get my reload in here while I'm moving. Try to get an angle. There we go. There's the Aojun. Or Alming, rather. Just getting a little extra damage here while I can. Take advantage of this long range. Though it is very nice to see that I'm able to pretty much just keep that Alming pinned down. Fortunately didn't get the kill on him, but definitely helped to keep him pinned in the back there. Oh, there is another one. That is great. You can see the damage that these are putting out. This is great. Getting a reload. Unfortunately not going to get the kill on it, but you can see I easily took out about half of his health. So definitely this is a very strong possible counter for something like a long-range Alming. Now I'm just going to try to work my way back around to get another angle, since it looks like, actually looks like both teams are starting to mech out. Not going to get a chance to run the other Furies in the lineup, unfortunately, but that's alright. Let's see what we can get some damage on him. This is not really a very good brawler, but I think with time running out, I am going to have to push up. There we go. There's an Ares there. Let's see if I can't get in close enough to hit him. Nice. That dude got shredded. Oh, and I totally missed that Alming. How unfortunate. But either way, at least I got a Titan kill, right? There we go. Just trying to heal here, but I am going to go down. Yep. That's all right. Got a minute left. Let's go ahead and bring in the Tridents here, and see if we can't get this Aojun. Some good solid hits on him. And I think the match is about over here. I don't think I'm even going to get another shot off. I might, but I doubt it. Nope. No more kills. That's alright though. Decent little run there with the Fury Tempest. You could see that once I was actually able to get on a target for an extended period of time, it went down quick. And that is the key here. It's a very inexpensive build, very effective, and as long as you can maintain that range, it's going to be effective against something like an energy Ming. Quick look here at the tape, 2.6 million damage, only 4 kills, but overall, I think that does show the effectiveness of the Tempest build if you are looking for that budget counter to the Ming or any other Titan for that matter. That's but definitely it is a good build. Okay, so here we are dropping in on Moon Map. This might be a tough one for the builds that I'm running, but we will go ahead and roll with it and see how it turns out. Start off here with the Phantom, and I think I'm going to try and play pretty conservative because I want to make sure that I have some of my robots available for when the Titans start to drop in. Looks like we've got somebody from the red team trying to sneak up on our right. Some damage on that Ravana. Go ahead and blink back out of there. I'm not sure what this guy's in here, but he's throwing the kitchen sink at me, so I need to get around the corner and get him off the field as quickly as possible. Where did he go? Oh, he's up top. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get him. There we go. And I didn't get to blink out. Oh. As Islander would call that, military blunder. But somehow I survived and made it back around. Alright, this guy looks like he's hurting. We got no healer on our team. Looks like June up there in the air. He is about to drop down. Try and get out of there. There we go. Oh, not a good spot for me to blink back to. That's all right. Let's go ahead and drop in with the Fenrir now, and we'll see if we can't break up the party they got going on over here on their left side. Sounds like somebody keeps shooting Wasp. I don't know if it's on our team or their team. Just want to get this Fenrir taken out if possible. There we go. This leech would be bonus. Get him. Oh, so close. But my team finished him off, which is great. I am going to go ahead and drop in with this one. Since there are no Titans out on the field just yet. Nope. Let's see. What do we got coming over? They are definitely going to start pushing on our left side over here now. And unfortunately, I didn't set my active module on this robot, so definitely going to get taken out here. go. Taken down. That's alright. Go ahead and drop in here with this one. Maybe try and take advantage of the splash damage. There we go. Now there is a Titan right there. What is it? Looks like a kid. Is that a kid or an Arthur? I can't tell from here. It is definitely a kid. Try to get into cover here. Doing some decent damage with these. He's going to find himself kind of stuck there. There we go.
Titan Slayer.
So very effective, especially with the death mark ability here with these tridents against the Titans. The hardest part is actually being able to get a hold of one and death mark him for my teammate. There we go. But yeah, trying to find a Titan to actually shoot. There's something. Oh, there's something there. That looks like another Titan. So let's see what it is when it comes around the corner. Alright, this guy's gonna land. And taken down. Good. Try to get a position here. Alright, so there we go. That's what I wanted to see right there. Now he has the 600 meter weapons, which is good, so I am going to actually spawn over here with this Fury at 800 meters. And he is definitely going to have to drop down. There we go. Really good damage. So taking out like half of his health just from one magazine here, and caused him to drop down, which is really what I wanted. So still outside of his range now. He's got the energy weapons at 600 meters. And wow, nice. Took him down. Luckily before I got suppressed. But yeah, let's go ahead and move over here and try and help my team. It looks like there's some more coming around the right side. So here we go. Some good damage on this kid from out of his range. There we go. Looks like that Arthur is behind cover. And what do we have on this side? Got an Aljun and something else. I'll go ahead and drop down center here. Only a minute and a half left to play this match, so I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive here. See if I can't shoot over. Some damage on the Fenrir there. Get a reload. Looks like my team is going to end up finishing up that Fenrir. So I guess I'll make my way around the corner here, maybe? But yeah, the red team is just about out of robots. But you know, I am running 3 Furies in this hanger, and I would definitely not recommend you guys to do that, even though these are specifically here to counter Titans. You know, if you run too many of you know, like a mid-range or long-range in your hanger, then it's going to be very difficult for you to compete in most matches. So it's really only done here for the purpose of this video. And there we go. Quick look at the match here. 2.4 million damage, only 4 kills. Not so great, but you know, like I said, I was focusing. I really wanted those Titans, and luckily I got that Alming, and I was able to show you really how powerful this at least the Tempest build can be when you are countering that energy Alming. It does amazing damage, and it stays out of range of their weapons, which is really what you want. But anyway, everybody, thank you all so much for watching the video. Hopefully you found it at least entertaining, if not useful. And that is going to wrap it up for the video. So until the next time, Chief out.